Hello everyone, and before I get into this professional video, I just want to make very clear, which you probably, most of you, probably, if any of you saw my tweets, I'm very pissed off at Michael Condrey for releasing the Cell 3 Infected at a very poor time, and if you're wondering, no, I do not have the variant, and it sucks, because, like, the Cell 3 was the Halloween special, which sucks, because, like, yes, I did pay attention to the fact that Sledgehammer Games did say, look out for something on Halloween, but you can't just have a double XP weekend the same time. You know what I mean, at the same time where you're gonna also release something on Halloween. Like, why do they have a double XP weekend and giving away something on Halloween? I find that unfair. Like, I thought the Sten was the Halloween weapon that they were giving away, but nope. That's just the Cell 3 Infected is what I want more than anything now, and I swear to God, if I don't get it, I'll fuck some shit up. I want it more than anything else in the game right now, and I'll fuck up Michael Condrey if I don't do it. So fuck you, Michael Condrey. Released at a very poor time, and fuck you to those who have the Cell 3 Infected. But anyways, Atlas 20mm sniper in this episode, so reviewing all the four professionals. The talent and the Presto look similar, and so did the Hypersonic and the Carnage. So first of all, the talent has -1 accuracy, and you'll see that now, which on snipers is the idle sway. So we're comparing the two idle sways right now, and you definitely know that there's more sway for the talent up top, and not only is there more sway in width, but in speed as well. Speed is really more what you see for the, you can see more it's faster than just the sway, but yes, you do have more sway for the talent. Now, next up, we got to talk about the rate of fire, which is a complicated issue because it's on semi-auto. It's very easy to oversample semi-auto snipers. And you'll see that here. This is the normal rate of fire for the Atlas 20mm, which is 300 RPM. By the way, it's a sniper, so it's not expected to be high. But I'm gonna do my best to show off the rate of fire here. Ah, that was terrible. Let me try that again. Okay, that's as fast as I can fire. Now this is the talent, and the talent is way easier to oversample than any other Atlas. It's not a huge change, like, it's not a big deal, but you do notice that the rate of fire is decreased from 300 RPM to 285 RPM. So now next up, I don't know how to test out sprint out times, but the sprint out time is increased for the talent. So sprinting and then aim down sight, and now here's the talent. You have a faster sprint out time. It's hard to notice it, really. It's hard to notice the sprint out times, but that's a good thing to have on a heavy sniper. And your movement speed is increased by 2%. So with this, it's like 80% or 90%. I don't know, because Drifter got his percentages mixed up in some episodes. But this is how fast you can run with the normal Atlas 20mm, and this is the talent. And it's called talent for a reason, because you run faster, and you definitely do run faster with this one than you do with the normal Atlas 20mm. So yeah, that's a cool thing to have. Now next up, we have the Atlas 20mm Presto. Alright, so this is the one with scavenger, right? Alright, let me reload this. Now the Presto is so the talent was -1 accuracy, -1 fire rate, +1 handling, +1 mobility. Not a good variant in my opinion, but ballistic CPU is what you want to run on the regular Atlas 20mm. So the Presto has a big rate of fire increase, and you'll see that here. I'll do my firing again. That was awful. God damn. I don't know how to... Alright, now that you notice that the Presto's fire rate is +2 fire rate, so you have a way faster fire rate. You do know you can spam it more, but it's still easy to oversample. I wouldn't really worry about the fire rate on these variants, but you just notice that it is a thing. It is there. You can spam it from 300 RPM to 333 RPM, so that's a thing. But the big, all right. So let me hold on. Let me kill this guy for. Let's kill each other just to reset the. Where's the guy? And now I'll kill him just to reset my ammo, and you'll see why I'm doing that. This doesn't have, alright. One without scavenger. And I have to kill him again, because, the other one doesn't have scavenger, and I needed scavenger to come on, where is he? All right, I don't need to do that, but there, and I have to kill him again. Now I'll knife him. So now I can compare. So the normal Atlas 20mm has 4 rounds in its current magazine, but the Presto is reduced to 3, which is not a good thing. Running extended magazine, it brings it back up to 4, which I don't know, but it's not like there's many attachments for the Atlas 20mm, so extended mags is crucial. And the reserve ammo is cut down, so instead you have like in reserve you have 9, but yeah, your reserve mag is cut down for a bit, and that is obviously not a good thing. It doesn't really show it. It doesn't really show that the reserve magazine is cut down, but you do notice it is smaller than usual. So I'm not even going to begin to worry about that. So the Presto is +2 fire rate for -1 -1 magazine size, but -1 to the -1 to the magazine size and -1 of the reserve ammo. I'm not really sure what to think about it, but can't believe I missed. Alright, so the hypersonic. Now testing at the rate of fire again, of course, then this is the normal Atlas rate of fire. Alright, I had luck there. Now this is the hypersonic. Yeah, you can fire you can spam real faster with the hypersonic. And if you look on the hypersonic variant, it says that it has -2 handling, indicating a 20% slower sprint out time. When in reality, this isn't actually true, because I watched the video and found out that the -1 handling on the Atlas 20mm hypersonic is a lie, and it's not actually true. So you don't. So all this really has is a +2 rate of fire. So that's awesome. So a variant with just no downsides at all. So that's awesome. And the last one we're looking at is the Carnage. And now the Carnage, so the Carnage has +1 damage, which is just wall penetration on snipers, because it doesn't actually increase the damage. It's still 98 flat damage for all variants, all zones. And so the +1 damage is really just brings it up to an even higher wall penetration than normal. So but now idle sway. So the Carnage has a +1 accuracy, which is a 10% less idle sway. So this is the normal Atlas idle sway, and you definitely notice that there's more to the normal one. So the Carnage has less idle sway, so you definitely want to use the Carnage, because less idle sway is always a good thing you want. So, but just like the Presto, the magazine is cut from 4 to 3. Oh, hold on. It is cut from 4 to 3, so that's not a good thing. But other than that, there are no other downsides to the Carnage. It It has 2 plus good sides for one bad. You don't see too many variants like that. And my rating on these variants is kind of difficult. I'm going to rate the I am going to rate the yeah, screw it. We need less out of this way. Carnage number 1, number 2 Hypersonic just because it has no downsides. Number 3 I'm gonna rate to the Presto because I don't know, and I'm not really into the talent, so I'm gonna put out number 4. I'm sorry this was a really rough episode, but you notice that I kind of got the the Presto mixed up because 4. All right, so 4, and then there's 12. So 4. So your reserve ammo isn't actually cut for the Presto. It just feels that way because you have less rounds per magazine, therefore leading to less reserve ammo than before. Like usually, you would have 12 in the reserve ammo, but you don't since the magazine's cut. So that's what that really means. And I'm sorry if this wasn't much information, but at least I showed you all the Atlas Professionals, and next time is the Atlas 45 variants. And yes, I am still very pissed off about the Atlas, the Cell 3 Infected I didn't get. See you guys.